What's up, it's me, Mr. B, and we're about to get crazy. This is called my truly evil Michael build. This is for all you trophy hunters out there that want to kill everybody with your evil within. So what I'm running with is Hex Ruin, Overcharge, Play with Your Food, and Bitter Murmur. And we have the Tombstone and the, what is it, Tuft of Hair or something like that. It's the two pink add-ons, the only two he has. And with this build, you want to apply Overcharge at the beginning as much as you can, and you need to find your obsession pretty quickly. Like, just stalk somebody when you can, but then when you see someone else, stalk them, because it's going to take a while to get your stalk up for this to work. This is one of my fastest times of doing this build successfully. Is not only is it rewarding, but it's unsatisfying, but it's also one of the hardest builds to learn and master on this game, as Michael Myers at least. I'd say it's harder than Scratch Mirror, because you have to be really patient. Like, you don't want to kill anyone. And there's my obsession right there. I can tell by the floaty at the bottom left how their name's floating. So we're just going to get some stock off of her, get our Play with Your Food stack, and try to find her again. Be best if you stack all three at the same time, but these guys were doing an awful lot of this generator, and we can't have this game ending too quickly. So now we're going to be a little bit speedier, but still not enough that we want. But with this build, you do not hit nobody. You do not attack. You play as if Michael Myers was actually in the game. This is how I think he'd actually be. Like, just stalking and then just ending their lives like he does in the movies. This is a really fun build to play. You gotta have patience though. If you don't have patience, you're screwed. So you want to make sure you kick as many generators as possible. You could take Bitter Murmur out for maybe Monitor and Abuse, and then people won't be so jumpy and won't leave as quickly. But I think Bitter Murmur is pretty good. I changed it. That's the only thing I changed in this build, and I like it because that last person you need to stalk can sometimes be a real nuisance to find. But with Bitter Murmur, when they get a generator done, if you're like on that verge of, yes, I'm finally there, but not quite, Bitter Murmur will show you where everybody is. And if you're good at aura reading and you have like multiple people, you don't have the same Claudette with the same clothes, you're more than likely going to find them. He keeps regressing this Jimmy. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated, Jake. Now they finally got my Ruin, which it lasted more than long enough to get my overcharged stacks where they need to be. Now we can't just watch that one gen because that Jake's the only person on it. So we have to find other people as well. If we don't find other people, we're going to lose this game. But Jake just keeps being a nuisance. Now this is fine. This does not lose any stacks of Play with Your Food. If you swing and miss, you lose a stack of Play with Your Food. That's why I was so hesitant. I thought he was going to get off, but when I found out he wasn't, I figured map pressure. I can't stalk him anymore anyways, and now someone has to come and pick him up, which I might be able to drain their juice as well. And they did it again. Sorry, my cat wanted my attention. I got petting now. But Yeah, so we're gonna leave Jake alone. Screw that generator. We gotta get some stalking points now. We're really close. The more we stalk, the stronger we get. The stronger we get, the quicker this game's over. This is for the trophy hunters. I hope you guys enjoy this. That's why I'm not being, in character. I'm trying to, like, more or less show you a guide on how to get this trophy. Would I've got it this match if I didn't already have it? Who knows? Maybe. Apply overcharge. There's 3 gens left, and there's very little stalking left to do. It's a grind. It's a long, drawn out grind for one game. Both of them have tremendously decreases your stalking, so it takes a while. Yeah, I saw her. And we're getting really close. And now this is where the game really begins. Now we're powerful. Now we're strong. Better murmur. Don't get no use out of it, but it'll come in handy later maybe. I don't care. There's 2 gens left. This game, believe it or not, is over. With 2 gens left. Doesn't matter. As soon as I see somebody, well, you're gonna see what happens when I see somebody. Yeah. It's like that. So we throw Nia's little lifeless corpse on the ground. Apply overcharge. We know where Jake's gonna come back to. He's very predictable, He won't leave this Jenny. So we're not gonna spend too much time looking for him. We need the other survivor too, because we don't know where they're gonna be. And I don't know why, but I always just assume that the hatch is going to, show up in the basement of the preschool, like it does nearly every single game. RNG, At least when I play this map, it does. Oh, there goes Jake. I'm going to apply overcharge again. It just decreased itself by 5%. Let's get another 10%. That'll buy me enough time to get what I need, which is somebody's soul. Ain't that right, Yellow? You gonna take souls today, ain't we, baby? Alright, it regressed 10%. So pretty sure by the time I end this chase, if I end it quick enough, Jake is gonna stay on the generator and finish that generator, revealing his location and which way he's going. And it kinda gave me an idea of what to do next. Alright, if you only got 2 stacks to play with your food at this point in the game, and you kill your obsession like I just did, you will gain another stack, by the way. So now you'll have 3 stacks, and you're super fly. It does decrease your movement speed, but that's why we use play with your food. That'll increase your movement speed as long as you find your obsession up to 3 times. Now we're going to stop this hatch standoff. We could stay down here and wait for Bitter Murmur to pop back up because the generators are closer. And you get it for like 10 seconds, so we're not going to play that game though. We're going to end this now. We're going to try to find him. And I kind of figure he's that way, and he was this way. So we're going to check this door first. Now we're going to leave. Because he don't seem like he's the smartest, but he might have double back here. This is just for insurance. We'll make sure nobody's on this door. Nobody's on that door. Now we're going to go back. He does want to leave. He's not suicidal. He don't want the entity to kill him. But now he's going to get killed by Daddy. He can get some free points, whatever. He doubled back on me when he turned that corner, which is fine. There's nowhere to run, sir. Just accept it. Now I don't want to mess up on the last one and have to pick him up and drop him and chase him again. I might not have that time. So we just get our bearings when he tries to juke, and we dig in its guts. And that right there is how you get that trophy. And it is a very fun way to play. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's my strategy to it. You can take out Bitter Murmur for Whispers or something else to not be able to like monitor and abuse. But other than that, I'd keep the rest of the perks the way they are. GG.